Good morning, everyone. Here we are with another cast of Heroes of the Storm. This time we're on Cursed Hollow. Blue team is Tyrael, Vala, Falstad, Sonya, Sergeant Hammer versus Rhaegar, Raynor, Tychus, Vala, and Muradin. We have a tank and support for red, and we have a couple of tanks, but no support for blue. We'll see how that shapes out. All right, here we go. Cursed Hollow is a very interesting map because it's a very big map, and the objectives are very compelling, but it's often you're giving up quite a lot in pursuing them. So let's say you're up here laning up in the top, and you got to go down here to try and secure the tribute at the bottom. Not only are you spending all this time traveling, not doing anything, but you're also letting this lane go unsoaked. Some teams actually prefer to let the first tribute go, sending one or two roamers in to simply distract the other team while still laning for experience, and then going for the subsequent ones. A lot of action heating up here. Raynor under some heavy fire by Falstad and Sergeant Hammer down bottom. Tychus and Vala pushing back Tyrael and Sonya. Bit of a stalemate here between Muradin and Vala. Vala kind of not that easy to harass because she's got that Vampiric Strike to heal back up. Sergeant Hammer sieged up very deep here. Will he get away? He will, because he has Falstad to chase off Raynor. Very bold siege by Sergeant Hammer, very deep, and actually pays off because the aggression is working. Red fended off. Still not too much going on mid. A little bit of skirmish there. Tyrael under heavy fire by Tychus. Not that much of a threat, though. Looks like blue is finally pushed back off of top. Red is being pushed back. Muradin pushed back by Vala. All lanes bloody at this point. This is pretty intense. Sergeant Hammer sieged up yet again, pushing back those minions. They're gone. It's kind of good to keep your lanes pushed a little bit more in Cursed Hollow because it is a little bit risky. But when the tribute comes, you will have killed. Muradin coming around here for a surprise strike. Sergeant Hammer sieged up. Might go down here. Probably going to go down. Does indeed fall. Falstad says, all right, I'm all alone here. I'm going to fall back. Excellent ambush in place by Muradin. Down bottom here. Tyrael take a little bit of damage from Vala. Muradin wondering if he can pull the same trick on Vala. Vala certainly much more mobile than Hammer, though. Tyrael pushing Vala back. Oh, a nice little block there for getting an extra tower strike by Tyrael, putting some serious damage on Vala. Knows that help is on the way, falls back. Sonya comes back in and says, you know what, I'll take over. Let's see if I can get this kill. Indeed, she cannot. Sergeant Hammer coming in, offering some support as well. No deaths, but certainly some pressure. Sergeant Hammer shelling the tower here. 2 mid for red now, pushing Vala back to go get the healing fountain. Falstad here seems to have maybe popped. No, I don't think so. Raynor's pass, it doesn't look like it. Sergeant Hammer, again, very aggressive with the siege on Sergeant Hammer. Sergeant Hammer now noticeably much less survival since losing Hover Siege mode to level 17, previously level 7. Muradin here coming in for attempting another kill on Sergeant Hammer. Gets away. It's actually Tychus who's in trouble. Down comes Tyrael to offer some support. Red picks up a healing globe. Tribute has spawned, though. And we have both teams with 3 on the bottom here. Rhaegar picking up the blue watchtower. Very wise move by Rhaegar. That site is very crucial. Now it looks like people are heading towards the tribute. Sonya taking some serious damage from the overkill. Hammer will fall. Not a good position here for blue. 2 and 2 right here now on the tribute. Oh, Sonya goes down to Vala's Vampiric Strike as well. It's now 3v5. Red will almost certainly pick up this tribute, but they're not really going for it. Interesting. All right. Falstad in some trouble. Falstad probably going to get away here. Oh, Falstad not sure which way he wants to go. Falls to Tychus' grenade. Will he be avenged by Tyrael? Probably not. Tyrael actually getting pushed back. Yet another kill for red for this tribute. Sergeant Hammer saying, guys, let it go. While still diving in. Probably going to die yet again. Red's also got this watchtower here. Oh, so will Tyrael fall? Tyrael's probably going down here. How greedy are they? Just greedy enough. Muradin takes a couple shots but doesn't care. Tyrael explodes, almost kills Tychus, who tries to dash out of the way, doesn't succeed. Sonya back on the lane down here, laning. Falstad trying to retake that very crucial watchtower, not succeeding. We got Red now going for their Golem with a low health Vala's tanking it. Teammates not offering too much help. There we go. Now they're in for the action. Will Blue come and disrupt? Probably not, because it's 5 and they're just not there. Tribute does spawn down bottom, but Red probably has plenty of time to secure this Golem and get down there to represent. That looks like it's exactly what's going to happen. Blue taking up position here. Not starting the cap. Saying they want to see how things match up. And things are about to match up rather bloodily. Oh, Rhaegar gets cut off and the rest of his team falls very early. Blue picks up the tribute. Excellent, excellent turnaround for Blue here on picking up this tribute as opposed to the last one. Red securing Merc camps. Sonya taking the red tower. Sonya in a bit of risk doing that because Red has seen her do that because they had the tower. Blue now going for their own Golem. Sonya possibly going to lead them Red right to Blue, capturing the Golem. Doesn't get that far. Blue looks like they are going to secure their Golem, although if Red comes in here right now, they've got a chance to disrupt. Not taking it. Merc camps and Knight camps in the middle here, putting some damage on these towers and this gate. Blue Golem going bottom. Red Golem seems to be down, but it looks like it did do a bit of damage. Looks like Hammer fended it off. Tyrael possibly getting caught out here, not too far from his base, and Tyrael has really good escape, so I think he'll be okay. Sonya coming in to help. Tyrael escaping right into some mercs, but that's okay. That's not going to be too detrimental. The blue Golem's still up, but about to fall, not too long. Tychus and Muradin coming down here to save Rhaegar. Does indeed save him, and... oh. Looks like they're cutting off Sonya, or Vala, Sonya in the process. Tyrael goes down. Sonya goes down. Tribute spawns. Hammer's going to fall right here, too. Red in a dominating position. Looks like there's a lot of lifesteal on that Hammer. Indeed. Blue is going to secure this, no problem. They're even going to steal some mercs here. I'm sorry, Red. Blue is in a lot of trouble. Vala coming in hoping to disrupt. Does not succeed. Commanding lead by Red, but Heroes of the Storm is a game where a comeback is almost always possible, even when unlikely. Oh, Tychus almost goes down to some fire here. Looks like from Vala. But he's going to come in here and throw a grenade, not healing up. Kind of risky move by Tychus. No Tyrande on the map to snipe, however. And Sonya indeed goes down yet again. Commanding lead, 13-2 on kills. And certainly a lot of fort pressure that Blue has just not managed to match. Oh, and down goes Raynor, caught by 4 blue team members. I don't even think Vala needed to do anything there. This tower is going to fall, surely. 3 coming down to try and save it, though. This is a pretty bad position here for Red. Rhaegar does go down. Tychus will almost certainly fall too. Might get away. Nope, does not get away. That Vala ult is putting too much damage on him. Sergeant Hammer manages to kill the red Vala, however. Definitely a good swing here by Blue. Can they turn this momentum into something? Oh, if they've got time to secure that tribute before Red respawns. Rhaegar's going to probably spawn just as the tribute comes up. Falstad flying in. Ults are down, Tyrael warns. Here they go. But Tychus in the bushes here. Saving momentarily, popping his shooty blasties, I believe they're called. And down goes Falstad, but to the Raynor ambush. Stalling them just enough time to let Red Team come back and represent. Hyperion comes down here, putting some serious pressure, driving Blue back. Hammer falls. Sonya jumps right into the mix to probably fall herself. Down she goes. Vala escapes, at least for the moment. Red has secured this tribute and turned all the blue team's momentum around. Blue team not really having much going for them. They're probably going to lose a fort out of this because all of the merc caps are down. Tyrael apparently having misclicked something. There's the curse on the blue team, which means these towers do not fire, and all their minions only have 1 hit point. Mercs still have full health, however, but there are no more Mercs down. Vala just beating up Falstad here. Falstad popping shock and awe, taking about a quarter, 3/4, I don't know, some bit of Vala's health and all those minions with it. Blue's going to lose a fort up top. Vala will escape, however. Hammer comes around here to try and flank. Now we have both teams in full force up top. However, Blue Vala has fallen. Hammer's definitely not going to get a chance to siege up or anything here. In fact, she's trying to escape and everyone's in her way. Drops the Napalm here. Napalm's such a powerful ult on Sergeant Hammer. Tyrael pushes down a Smite, which looks like it has Castaway on it. Indeed, or Cast Aside on it. Indeed it does. A Judgment coming here, turning the fight in favor of... Oh no! Blue had a big lead, but Rhaegar pops his ult there to save a champion just about to fall. Falstad does pick off Tychus, but this looks like a big lead here for Team Red. Oh, Muradin does go down. They do have a healer, but there's not too much healing being done. Walking right past that regen glow. Oh, Falstad does pick it up. Big turnaround there for Blue. Red not even bothering with the Watchtower, because at the time he had about 40 hit points. Will he stop for this Golem? Probably not. That would be ridiculous suicide. Blue definitely turns things around, kills Red. What will they do with their time, with their advantage? Looks like they're just simply, push this tower a little bit, but with only Vala and Falstad, nothing to tank the towers with. Red's going to be up soon. Didn't really pull much out of this lead, but it was certainly a nice turnaround to save their towers. Here we have Falstad flying in here. Oh, they're going to try and take their own Golem. Red is back up, however. This is very, very risky. However, Red is not interested in trying to turn back the Red attempt at their own Golem. In fact, taking their own Mercs, their Night Mercs as a matter of fact, and getting reestablished. Kind of walking off that loss there, getting reestablished here. Alright, taking a look here at some talents. Red taking their own Golem. Will Blue come in time to nope. Nope. In fact, Blue is probably in a pretty bad position here. Although a pretty big Falstad ult. Sonya jumps in the middle. Red Vala goes down. Sonya still causing some damage. Blue Tyrael goes down. Will Vala fall? Probably. Sonya's almost dead. Yep, Sonya is dead. Down goes Vala. Not good for Blue. 3 kills to 1 for Blue. Falstad's going to fall here too, taking the Watchtower. Only Sergeant Hammer's up. Sergeant Hammer and herself in a pretty bad place, especially because she gets rooted by that Golem. This is probably the death of Sergeant Hammer. They're going to push this red Golem right into the middle of their base. Blue team absolutely dominated with the Golem up. Red's going to secure the tribute. Oh, they don't show us the tributes. This fort has very, very low chances of staying up. Tyrael admitting that things are indeed not going the way that Team Blue would like. Coming into a little bit of harass, though, with Eldruin's Might. Saying, you know what, we're down, but we're not out. Angel of Justice coming in there. Trying to secure a kill. Justice on Rhaegar. But the stun doesn't really do much, so only Vala was there to capitalize on it. Rhaegar easily survives. That blue fort does fall. That probably could have been a lot worse for... Oh no, Tychus goes down with an excellent leap by Sonya in conjunction with the ult on... ult with Vala. Falstad indeed pointing out that they're hurting so badly without a support, which the other team does indeed have in Rhaegar. Rhaegar indeed doing quite a bit of healing. So, Tyrael pushes back Muradin with that cast aside, hoping to catch him back, but that's just the reverse actually, because Raynor comes around to flank. Red getting super greedy, taking Blue's Mercs, but I think they've got the confidence that Blue is not going to come save them, but Raynor's going to lead them right to them. Oh, but in fact, they get pushed off. Blue manages to save there. Or a good shock and all there. Gonna secure the kill on Rhaegar. Vala falls as well. Muradin took a big chunk of that lightning to the face, so he doesn't have the strength to continue. Oh, we hear that. Here comes Vala with the chase. Does manage to pick it off. Blue's gonna secure Red Watchtower and the tribute. Big turnaround yet again for Blue. Both teams really managing to get a good amount of momentum this game. What is Blue going to do with this lead? They're simply going to lane the middle mercs. Minions. There are no real mercs to steal other than these here. Golems are both down on hefty timers, so they're going to just say, you know what, we're going to take this gate and be happy with it. That's what our lead is. They still have a good 20 seconds worth of 3v5 if they want it. Sonya's saying, you know what, we're going to get a little bit more out of our lead here. Tychus cleaning up some mercs up top. No one bottom lane. Tyrael getting pretty greedy here, going in for these mercs. Vala saying, no, stick together. Uh-oh, this is probably not great for Blue here. This is not a good position for them to be in. Oh, but they're going to push. They're going to come back together, turn that positioning around. Oh, excellent block by Tyrael. Will almost surely kills Raynor. Indeed, it does. Tychus taking some heavy pressure. This red fort is going to fall. Vala putting some pain on them with her ult, putting some hurt on the Hammer. Hammer does get away. Excellent turnaround there by Blue. This Tyrael's judgments are just spot on today. Shockanaw going to try and do something. Doesn't look like it really hit much at all. Tyrael's going to fall. Sonya's in really bad shape here, hoping that her lifesteal on her Whirlwind, it just doesn't. It doesn't do anything. Down she goes. Falstad could even fall himself. Falstad has really good escape, but the whole red team is pursuing except for Raynor up here, securing the tribute. Looks like it's probably going to be a curse, I would imagine, by now on the blue team. Nope. Probably just two. Really no way of telling. Alright, so Falstad does indeed get away. Vala in kind of a bad shape, but she's close enough to her base that she can get protected. Whoops. Just a Falstad and a Vala. Not too much pressure you can put on there. In fact, Vala's going to go down to the other Vala's ult. Not great. Uh-oh. Will this Rhaegar pick up the kill? Not really. Rhaegar is not the most bursty of champions. Red secures their mercs. Blue is down 4v5. Red looking like they have got designs on the blue golem. Rhaegar was headed there. Now Muradin is headed there. They're going to reclaim their tower first. Oh, it looks like Tribute's going to spawn right here where Red already is. Blue is mostly up, down only Vala, however. That's a lot of damage to be down. Can Tyrael secure an early kill here on Muradin? Maybe. Oh, that huge cast aside not only knocks Muradin back, but also blocks him, but Muradin leaps to safety. Shockanaw clipping Tychus and Vala. Tychus goes up with his... Uh-oh, nuclear launch detected by the Tychus Odin. Definitely beating back Blue here. The Red will secure this this tribute. Tyrael goes down, takes a chunk of Odin with him. Another nuclear explosion on the mercs. That does not deal as much damage as you would think. But this is just not great shape for Red to be in. There's the curse. Another nuke falls. Sonya taking it right in the face. Not really carrying. This is a bit of a YOLO Sonya. Red taking the blue golem, but it's only at half health. They've got to hurry, although maybe they're relying on the pressure of this curse to keep them safe. Probably going to be fine. Sonya, Vala, and Hammer going to clear up the mercs here. The blue golem is in fact stolen. Not great shape for Blue. 32 to 17 kills. Red has had a commanding lead almost all of this game. And the thing is, whenever Blue has had the lead, they really haven't had the opportunity or the will to really capitalize on it. Raynor taking down this very pivotal wall right here. Blue's defense was hinging on that wall, and Raynor saw it, and he just knocked it right out. It's like that exhaust vent on the Death Star. Red coming in with a very aggressive push here. He's going to drop the fort with a full health golem. Shockanaw on Tychus alone. It's enough to give Tychus pause, but not really enough to push back Blue. Excellent ult by Vala. Tyrael saying, you know what, not today. I put my judgment upon you. Falstad and Sergeant Hammer falling. Sergeant Hammer with Resurgent of the Storm is going to be right back up in 5 seconds. Huge explosion on Tyrael here. Tychus does get out of it. Muradin probably going to fall trying to take Tychus with him. Does, in fact, fail. I'm sorry, not Tychus. I don't know. Might be Tychus. Tyrael also with Resurgence of the Storm. This team says, you know what? We're going to die, but it's not going to matter. We are coming right back in your face. Actually, some very wise picks. Very, very big sacrifice on Sergeant Hammers, however, because the enhanced napalm is such a strong ability. Red stealing the blue mercs. That's kind of what they do. They're like, you know what? Your mercs are our mercs, and it's really worked for them. Tyrael right in the middle of things. Could secure a kill here on Muradin. Hyperion coming down to say, not today, Team Blue. We will maintain our dominance. Sonya barely gets away. Does not, in fact, get away at all. Sergeant Hammer falls as well. Hyperion pounding these mercs up here. That Yamato cannon finishing off, I believe, yet another wall if that wasn't already down. Raynor hates walls. And, alright, Sonya and Vala and... I always get Sonya and Vala mixed up. Vala and Tyrael healing up. While another fort falls, Red in position to take the core. The core already at, 1/3 health. Probably going to go down here, especially with this Odin coming here. However, Tychus goes down, and Raynor goes down, and Vala is probably going to go down here. And that commander, that Odin is probably not going to remain up for long. Blue does, in fact, live to fight another day. Can they turn that into something? We'll see. Oh, Falstad does indeed take the nuke right on the butt, but he actually survives it, and Tychus goes down 3-2 here. Shock and awe being used to protect the core. A little bit of shields left on the core, maybe not all that necessary, but Falstad is taking no chances. Blue team saying this is our tribute. We have earned it. No real ambush and waiting. In fact, Red just secures their giants. They just need to get the next curse, Sergeant Hammer says, and it's theirs. I don't think they can push this, but Sergeant Hammer is confident. I mean, Red has... only bottom is really exposed. They're going to try and steal these mercs here. Maybe end up regretting it. However, Rhaegar does fall down. They're going to ignore the mercs. They're going to push this curse into some actual damage going through the gates, however. Team Red back up. Vala again devastating with her ult. Falstad goes down. Tyrael probably going down as well. Indeed, he does. Sonya jumps right in there trying for a little bit of vengeance. Doesn't really do much there. Muradin trying for the kill here on Vala. Does indeed pick it up. Sergeant Hammer saying, well, let's try and do something. Will Muradin at least fall? Will Muradin at least fall? Muradin gets away with... 600 hit points, which maybe it wasn't as low as he thought because he gets that 1200 or something ridiculous off of his ult. Muradin. Yeah. Oh, 500 ult health. Not as big as you'd think. Alright, so Red taking their ults. Their mercs. Blue cleaning things up a little bit. Really, no lead for Blue at all, actually, here. It's about to be 3v5. Didn't really do much with that curse. Didn't even get one tower or the gate here, unfortunately. They just did not mobilize in time. Gonna take their own mercs here. However, Red just secured their own golem, having secured Blue's golem previously. Blue's golem gonna be back up here, but neither team in much of a position to take it. Perhaps Red with their dominance. Tyrael, not gonna lie. There's really nothing to lie about. You're the angel of justice, Tyrael. You should at least be an honest person. Looks dire, he says. That is his assessment. Pretty big. Eldruin's Might on Raynor pushes him back. Shock and Awe largely missing. Hits a little bit. Falstad definitely falls here. That Vala ult is just so... Never give up! Never surrender! Oh, by Grabthar's hammer, Tyrael's saying, this match will continue. We're going to turn this around, even though this doesn't look so great. 4v5 with the enemy Golem and Hyperion and Odin coming in here. Looking to get this core. They're going all for it. Tyrael's Justice coming in here. Or Judgment coming in here. Tyrael does fall, but Tyrael's going to take Raynor with them. Nope. Blue team is done. That was an excellent match. Blue team kind of down the whole time, but never giving up, never surrendering. The words of Captain Jason Nesbitt from the movie Galaxy Quest, leading them in a valiant charge to try and save their core. Fails, but you know what? It was a noble effort, and I applaud you, Tyrael, for quoting Galaxy Quest. That's really all you can ask for in a tank in this game, is an appreciation of 90s Tim Allen movies. Excellent match. Well played, Red. Craziness.